Hey folks, this is Dr. K, and I would like to welcome everybody to CS5244 Web Application Development. This is I guess you'd call it a full stack web application development course. We look at the front end, we look at the back end. For the front end, we're going to use a JavaScript framework called Vue.js. It's similar to React and Angular. And of course, in any JavaScript framework, you're going to be using JavaScript, you're going to be using HTML, and you're going to be using CSS. So for the back end, we are going to use Java. We're going to use a pattern called the DAO pattern that's used to create model objects that mirror the database. So we'll have a MySQL database on the back end, and we'll be using Java. And to transfer data from the back end to the front end, we're going to be using a REST API, and we have some Java libraries that allow us to do that. So one thing I like about this course is that it uses all of these different technologies, and you can't really become an expert in all of them, but you can learn a good bit about all of them that will enable you to design a nice looking website and a functional website, right? So that's obviously that's important. And I think one of the other nice things about this course is that a conscious decision was made when we designed this course that we wanted you to come out of this course with a product, an application that you could be proud of. So we're building the same application from start to finish. It's going to be a bookstore application. It's going to be basically a mini e-commerce website. All right, so you'll get a feel for everything you need to do to create something like that. And not only that, but you're going to have something at the end of this course that you can show people. You can show your supervisor or your teammates or even a prospective employer. Okay, one of the nicest compliments we've ever heard about this course, and we've heard it more than once, is hey, Dr. K, Dr. A. I teach the course with Dr. Atkinson. So we co-teach this course. But, hey, I just wanted to let you guys know that I went for an interview. I showed them our project, my project, and I was able to talk intelligently about how I implemented that project, and it was nicely designed and everything. And that's another thing. These websites are going to be your design. Okay, this is not going to be, you're not copying somebody else's design. The pages will have the same elements in them for the most part that all the other students do, but it will be your unique design. So we want this to be something that at the end of the course that's special and unique to you, and that you can be really proud that you have accomplished. So I guess the other thing I want to say about this course in the summer is that keep in mind that the summer's a little bit crazy because there's only 12 weeks to the summer. So we're trying to compress what's normally a 16 weeks course into 12 weeks. So that means that you're probably going to have to work a little bit harder than you'd have to work say if you were taking this course in the fall, for example. So just keep that in the back of your mind. We'll be there to help you, particularly on Piazza. I mean, that's really where most of the action takes place. you're working on your assignment, you have some questions, you ask on Piazza, and preferably, if at all possible, you ask those questions publicly so that maybe another student has already had the same issue and has solved the problem, so they can answer your question quickly. The other thing is if Dr. A or myself answers the question, then if the post is public, everybody else can see the answer and learn from it. Okay, so everybody benefits. So so that's important. Piazza is important. We have weekly Q&As, and I'm just it's about 6 p.m. before the first Q&A. It's 2 hours before the first Q&A, so I'm going to prep for that in just a second as soon as I finish this welcome video. But those are important too, because we talk about a lot of things. We usually go through the project, at least a portion of the project that you're working on. There's a lot of back and forth between the students and Dr. A and myself, and we bring up things that you often need to know. Those are live sessions, but you don't have to attend live. We always record the sessions, so you can just view the recordings if you're not able to attend. And what else? So as I said, Dr. A, I'll let him introduce himself, but Dr. A is a professional web developer, so we're so fortunate to have him co-teaching this course. He works out in Silicon Valley for Netflix, and he can answer questions, especially on Piazza, that I can't even hope to answer. So really, really fortunate to have Dr. A here. And I think that's about it. I mean, I just wanted to say a quick welcome to everybody. I love this class. I love the interaction between the students and Dr. A, and I'm really excited to get started with it. And I will see you all in the Q&A, and I will see you online on Piazza. Take care.